So let's get to practicing our lab portion of this lesson, and this is going to be practicing our welds. So how we're going to practice is we are going to take 2 graham crackers and some icing, and we are going to weld them together. So we are going to practice 3 different types of welds. We are going to practice our circular weld, which is where we are going to circle it. And this does work a little bit better with a little thinner icing. Unfortunately, my store is out. Remember, we don't want to pick it up. We're going to practice our C weld, where we make a C. And we are going to practice our zigzag weld. Oops, let me redo that one. There we go. So let's practice doing it on the graham cracker this time. We're going to start off with our circular weld. Again, I'm going to try to position this where you can see just right. We want to make sure that we tack it down to start so we can hold these pieces of metal together. So tack it. I'm going to tack it on each side. And I am on a little bit of an uneven surface. And then I'm going to do our circular weld. So let's go in circles here. Remember, we don't want to come up. I understand that this is just icing today, but in general, a good practice is to not lift your electrode off of your weld. Okay, perfect. So this is your finished product. And then we are going to practice our J weld. Or I'm sorry, our C weld. And again, I'm going to tack that. And then we are going to do our C weld. And our C weld is simply just doing little C's back and forth. And I do recommend the aluminum cans of the icing that have the different tips that come with them. They're a little bit more effective for this, and you can see the weld a little bit more. As well as the icing's not as thick, so it's much more easier to squeeze and get an accurate representation. And then while we're doing it, we're going to just practice our zigzag weld, but we're just going to practice it on this side of the cookie. So again, we're going to tack. And tacking does what again, class? Awesome. Good job. And now we're just going to zigzag. And we're going to try to keep these welds as close together as possible. And again, not lifting up. And similar to a real weld, if you do lift up, you'll be able to tell in your weld where that is, like right there, versus if you kept it down, like right here. So, thank you. I hope that y'all have a great day and y'all understand a little bit more about our different patterns and our safety in welding. I'm super excited to be able to finish or to be able to start this unit and to be able to get more into the science of welding and be able to practice and use our actual welders. I'm super excited to be able to use our MIG machines and our stick machines. That will be a lot of fun. And practice safety, of course, that is our #1 priority. I expect everybody to be wearing closed-toe shoes. And girls, if you have long hair, please pull that up. Guys, if you have long hair, also please pull that up. And I'm looking forward to having fun and seeing everybody. Thank y'all. And for the purpose of this class, I am currently moving, like, the inside of my house. I don't have any kind of space or room to do anything, so I had to film this outside, so I apologize for the not great quality, and I apologize for the the icing. This is the only icing I could find in store this trip per where I have at a local grocery store. So I do recommend the aluminum cans, like I already mentioned, with the different tops, the different tips. Usually I let the kids experiment with that. I also do handouts, make them kind of match the welds, make a list of the different safety items, guided notes, all that fun stuff, just to try to keep their interest up. I let them eat it at the end of their lesson. Any lab that involves food goes over well. A less thick icing is very good for this lab. Again, if you go to Walmart, they have like the aluminum tubes, the different tops. That is the best option. So thank you for your patience and sticking along, and I hope that you're able to take this lab and do it in your classroom. Thank you.